WLLF FM Mercer, a Cumulus media station.
Basketball at its very best.
Swartz cross court. Everett free for the title.
DeBady back to Martin with three. Cross the timeline with two. To the basket. Lefty left. Goal! And they call a foul! They call a foul! The clock is at 0. Blocked by Shoeboy. Rebound grab by Austin.
Boggs to Greg. Turns. Fires. Three. Got it! He hit the three.
Smith into the forecourt. Down to 1 second. Smith puts it up in the buzzer. And
Top of the key to Greenberg. 3-ball up and in.
Two. Pranos with it. Out to Getty. 1 second. Heave at the buzzer. No good. Free throw wins the district championship.
Here's Chess looking. Cross court Urbana. She's open. 3-ball up. Go! It goes in. And the Hickory ladies have come back from the dead.
Our 2024-25 high school sports broadcasts are brought to you by the Reinhardt's Agency, Lock, Stock, and Barrel, Shell Restoration, Warner's Homes and Improvements, St. Paul's in Greenville, Grove City Area Federal Credit Union. UPMC is Mercer and Lawrence County's local choice for advanced orthopedic care to get you on your feet faster. Attorney Bill Motor, Mercer County State Bank, Mancino's Driving School, Herman's Water, Vay's Pub and Grill, Hermitage Rotary Club. If you're struggling with prescription opioids, there is hope. Mailer Insurance, trusted for generations. Minuteman Press and One Stop Mail. DK Auto LLC in Grove City. And the Cash Dollar team at Confluence Financial Partners. Honoring our past, expanding our future. Please thank this great group of sponsors for supporting all of our high school sports broadcasts all season on News Talk 790 WPIC on Sports Radio 96.7. Now it's time to go to the court with our countdown to tip-off show with our game announcers,
Ryan Briggs and Chris Birch.
And we are live tonight here at Lakeview High School. We have big Region 1 girls basketball action tonight here on Sports Radio 96.7 as the Wilmington Greyhounds host Lakeview. The team's opening up the second half of the conference schedule. Hi, everybody. Ryan Briggs with you tonight. We have Aaron Byro in the studio producing our game on Sports Radio 96.7. Chris Birch is on assignment tonight. Wilmington and Lakeview, two programs that have been among the top girls basketball programs over the last few years in the Mercer County area. And now together in league play is Wilmington dropping into Class 2A this year in Region 1. And beginning tonight, the final push is on as each team has 7 games left in league play. The final push towards the postseason, what both teams hope will be long postseason runs. Wilmington coming in at 6-1. The Hounds' only loss in league play was last Thursday at Kennedy, 67-42. Lakeview went 5-2. Lakeview fell to Kennedy, and of course a loss in the league opener all the way back on December 12th in New Wilmington to this very same Wilmington Greyhound squad, 57-29, a night in which Lakeview was down 2 at the quarter break, 12-10, but a tough second quarter for Lakeview, strong second quarter for Wilmington. Hounds led 24-13 at the break and then pulled away in the second half to get the victory. So it's been 6 weeks since the teams played. Teams certainly a little bit different in some respects in terms of how they're using the personnel, or in Wilmington's case, who's out there. And that's not necessarily a positive for Wilmington as Reese Bruckner, the 5'9" junior standout, out again tonight. She was injured in the second half of the game at Kennedy. She did not play Monday night in the 83-45 win over Conneaut, and again, she will be out tonight. So it will be Ellery Fanko starting again for Wilmington, and hey, why not? She fired in 5 threes Monday night in the win over Conneaut, a career-high 15 points for the senior Fanko. We will have the complete starting lineups brought to you by Minuteman Press and One Stop Mail coming up later in our pregame. We'll also visit with the head coaches and take a deeper look at the teams. We'll take a break and come back with more pregame after this on your home for the AFC and NFC championship games. This is Sports Radio 96.7.
Imagine a bathroom that's not just a room, but a sanctuary. At Warner's Homes and Improvements, they believe in taking the time to get it right. That's why they are proud to introduce their bathroom installation service, where done in a day is a thing of the past. Experience the difference of a bathroom designed for you, not the clock. Visit Warner's Homes and Improvements on Route 19 in Mercer or at warnerconstruction.com. Warner's Homes and Improvements, where your bathroom is our masterpiece. Don't rush perfection.
Agriculture is more than a business. It's a way of life. My bank understands agriculture. They're local. They're here for the long haul. Agriculture is a business that varies like the weather. That's why I need a financial partner I can grow with, in good times and bad, weather or not.
Mercer County State Bank. Member FDIC. Your community bank. Online at mcsbank.bank.
Hello, Shell Restoration. May I help you? Hello?
Oh, I was waiting for the beep. Or the part that tells me what button to press.
Nope, I'm a real person.
Great. I've been leaving messages all day to try and compare prices on my roof.
Well, we can have one of our project managers call you to set up an appointment within an hour and be at your house for an estimate within 24 hours.
Wow, that's service.
Well, that's what we specialize in.
Shell Restoration, the area's #1 roofing, siding, windows, and gutter installer. Call today for a free estimate, 800-663-8103, or look for @Shell Restoration on Facebook.
Your hip, your knee, your shoulder, whatever has been holding you back, UPMC Orthopedic Care is where you'll find experts to help you get back to a better quality of life. UPMC is pioneering minimally invasive surgeries, and we offer personalized treatment plans and same-day surgery to get you home and moving sooner. It's your ankle, your elbow, your hand, and it's your move. Visit upmc.com/ortho to learn how UPMC can help.
I just bought a used car.
As did I.
Mine has a slight dent in the driver's side door and a few other minor scratches, but hey, considering the deal I got, I can live with a few imperfections.
Well, I got the great price without the imperfections.
Whoa, there's no way that's used.
DK Auto LLC is a veteran-owned and operated used car dealership in Grove City. And with DK Auto's attention to detail, were it not for the title, you'd swear you're driving new. See the amazing selections at DKAutoLLCPA.com.
Countdown to Tip-Off is brought to you by Minuteman Press and One Stop Mail in Hermitage. Minuteman Press and One Stop Mail for all your printing, marketing, and mailing needs.
And we are back here at Lakeview High School. The JV game coming down the stretch. It's a 2-point game. Lakeview with the lead, and Lakeview a defensive rebound with 6 seconds to go. And it looks like Lakeview's going to come out of here with a victory. There's 3 seconds to go, and Lakeview fouled in the backcourt. But it's been an entertaining junior varsity game, and hopefully that is a precursor of things to come here tonight as these teams tee it up. Tip-off scheduled for 7:30 tonight at Lakeview. And Lakeview turned over the inbounds and shot at the horn, no good by Wilmington. And thus we will not have overtime. Lakeview JV's winning 32-30. Wilmington had a great look from about 8 feet out to send it into a fifth period, but they played just the requisite 28 minutes, and the Lakeview JVs get the victory. So we will start on time tonight for our the main event, if you will, Lakeview and Wilmington. This, of course, the second meeting between the teams. The teams met back on December 12th. Again, 6 weeks ago. Normally in league play, well, in this case, an 8-team league, we play everybody twice. You go about 3.5, maybe 4 weeks between games, just as they rotate through. The order stays the same, first half, second half. There are some exceptions, rescheduling for whatever reason, weather and so forth. But because of the way the calendar fell this year and the way Christmas was positioned, as well as New Year's, league play in Region 1 started a little bit earlier. So thus on December 12th, 6 weeks ago, it was Wilmington hosting Lakeview, and Wilmington winning that one 57-29. And for Wilmington, really a balanced effort. Leah Crarup, of course, who's over 1,600 points for her career, 1620 to be exact, tied for 11th all-time in the Mercer County area. She led the way with 15. Reese Bruckner, who again is out tonight with 9. Alyssa Flick, 8. Kara Deal, 7. And Avery Harlan with 6. So really a balanced effort for Wilmington. Hounds led 24-13 at the break. Lakeview led in the first meeting by Kelsey Seddon as she poured in 12 points to lead the way for Lakeview. Sailors also got 4 points from Madison Doyle and Amber Woods. Last time out, teams both played Monday night in non-conference play. Lakeview was on the road at Northwestern up in Albion, taking on the undefeated Wildcats. And Lakeview put up a great effort. Down 3 for much of the fourth quarter, ended up falling 41-31. The Sailors were led by Amber Woods with 8, Mariah Miller 7, and 6 for Leah Marsteller. Meanwhile, Wilmington, the Hounds had no trouble on offense at all against Conneaut. 83-45, the final to win over 4A Conneaut. The story of the night, 15 3-point goals for Wilmington, 30 total field goals, 15 twos, 15 threes. Wilmington getting the victory. Leah Crayrup leading the way with 25. Ellery Fanko, 15 points. Alyssa Flick, 4 threes as part of a 14-point outing, as Wilmington got the win to go to 13-1 overall. Lakeview right now is 9-6 overall. Teams are out on the floor warming up, and we will have tip-off coming up just shy of 7:30, it would appear. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we will visit with the head coaches. Had a chance to speak with Lakeview head coach Gary Burke, as well as Wilmington skipper Mike Jekovich. More pregame coming up after this on your home for the NFL playoffs, Sports Radio 96.7.
How well do you know your insurance company?
Well, I know I pay each month, and I'm covered.
Okay, are you sure you have the best rates? Do you have the right coverage for your needs? Are you paying for things you don't need?
Well, I haven't actually talked to my agent. I just assumed...
Talk to a real person. Talk to someone local and see the difference.
Mailer Insurance is local. Mailer Insurance lives where you do, and will give you the coverage you need and nothing you don't at a fair price. And they are always here to talk. Mailer Insurance in Sharpsville or at mailerinsurance.com, a Reinhardt's Agency Incorporated affiliate.
St. Paul's Without Walls Home-Based Services is seeking compassionate individuals who love to help others and who will nurture meaningful relationships with the clients we care for. Parents with school-age children, college students, retirees, or anyone seeking a role that fits around their life will find this opportunity especially rewarding. Visit stpaul's1867.org/join our team to apply for a companion or care partner position with St. Paul's Without Walls Home-Based Services. St. Paul's is an equal opportunity employer.
Are you buried in debt? Did you overspend over the holidays? Turn to the Grove City Area Federal Credit Union for help. The Grove City Area Federal Credit Union has sensible, caring solutions that will help you pay off accumulated debt or unwanted bills. Ask about their personal loans, home equity options, or even credit card balance transfers. Call or stop in to discuss what plan works best for you. Read more online at gcafcu.org. Equal Opportunity Lender. Federally insured by NCUA.
The Cash Dollar team at Confluence Financial Partners. Honoring our past, expanding our future. Two firms coming together to serve clients in Grove City, Western PA, and beyond. Confluence Financial Partners is a wealth management firm on a mission to help clients maximize their lives and legacies. Visit us at confluencefp.com. Confluence Wealth Services, Inc., DBA Confluence Financial Partners, is an SEC-registered investment advisor. Registration of an investment advisor does not imply any level of skill or training. Please refer to our Form ADV Part 2A and Form CRS for further information regarding our investment services and their corresponding risks at confluencefp.com.
When the finest cuts of meat combine with just the right amount of fire and seasonings, you don't need anything else except a fork and a plate. Get ready for the most amazing dining experience ever.
When you're out with your friends or looking for a place to stop before or after the games, Vay's Pub & Grill is the place for you. Open Tuesday through Saturday with happy hour daily from 4:30 to 6:30. Vay's Pub & Grill, East State Street in Hermitage.
Countdown to Tip-Off is brought to you by Minuteman Press and One Stop Mail in Hermitage. Minuteman Press and One Stop Mail for all your printing, marketing, and mailing needs.
Our pregame continues on Sports Radio 96.7. Ryan Briggs here with Lakeview head coach Gary Burke. Coach, beginning the second half of the league schedule tonight, your team, you won 5 out of the first 7 in the first half, but one of those setbacks came at Wilmington in the league opener. But that was 6 weeks ago, 42 days. Normally in league play, you're getting a team, 3.5, maybe 4 weeks apart. But the way the calendar fell, the way the holidays were, etc., you played December 12th down at Wilmington, a tough way to begin league play. So obviously, since then, what's changed the most about your team since the first time?
Well, hey, Briggsy, first of all, thanks a lot for being here tonight. I really appreciate you. I don't know. I hope it's confidence in our girls. I believe it's confidence. From what I see day in, day out, in our gym, our girls have gotten more comfortable and more in tune with each other. Our biggest problem with the games that we've lost this year is we've been our own worst enemy, and we're trying to cut those types of those types of plays and those types of I guess you call them injuries to ourselves. We're hoping to lessen those over as weeks go on. And I think we are a different team than what we were when we played them back in December. But it's still going to come down to having courage, having discipline, having confidence in what we're doing out there to break their full court pressure and to really make this a nice game for us.
On Monday night, your team went up to Northwestern, played an outstanding Northwestern team that was in the state playoffs last year in 3A. A 41-31 setback, and obviously anytime you're keeping score, you're playing to win. But obviously, I'm sure your team benefited from that in a lot of ways.
Yeah, well, actually, the score was 34-31, and from about the 6-minute mark, and that's the last time we scored. And so the score was still 34-31 before we started the foul. So we gave them 7 free throws in the last 4 minutes of the game and simply could not make a layup, could not make a free throw on our own behalf. So as well as I think we played in that game, we just weren't able to put the ball in the hole when it counted. It was a 3-point game. It was a tight nip and tuck game the whole way through until we had to foul with about 3.5 minutes to go. So, that 10-point differential looks pretty good for a number 2 team in the state, I guess, I think, in AAA, an undefeated team. But it was actually closer than that 10 points, and we're just trying to take confidence from that game and parlay that over to our region play again, and that's going to be big for us tonight.
Northwestern defeated Wilmington in the playoffs last year in the 3A semis. Of course, Wilmington now in 2A, adding to what's already a pretty deep league and a crew of 2A teams in District 10. What are some things that concern you about the Greyhounds?
Well, we have to take care of their pressure. If we don't take care of their pressure, it's going to kill us. And the second thing is transition buckets. So they scored, of their points they scored last time against us, they scored 30 in transition and off of our turnovers. So if we take care of the basketball, get back after we score a bucket, we need, and we can cut that amount of points down that we give them, those freebie points. We can make this into a game, but we're going to have to be confident. We're going to have to anticipate. We're going to have to play at a faster pace, but yet not hurry. And if we can do that, we'll make this into a game.
Kind of looking for third gear, not fourth gear?
Yeah, yes. Your body needs to be moving in fourth gear, but your head has to be in second, third gear. And that's where we get a little anxiety ridden at times. And I'm sure I'm not the best for that at times because I am demanding on the girls out there. But we've had several great weeks of practice here, and we've broken presses for the last 2 weeks every single day in practice. And you can start seeing the confidence and start seeing the at ease attitude we have towards breaking pressure in practice. Now we got to make sure that happens in a game.
Coach Burke, always a pleasure. Best of luck tonight.
Thank you, Briggsy. I dressed up for you. Hopefully this does the deal for you, buddy.
I can tell the folks, you'll see him on the video later because the camera is directly across from the Lakeview bench. Coach Burke is sharp. If his team plays as well as he looks, they'll be cutting down the nets. That's Lakeview head coach Gary Burke. We'll have more pregame after this on Sports Radio 96.7. 6-7.
Dad, did you overspend over the holidays? Turn to the Grove City Area Federal Credit Union for help. The Grove City Area Federal Credit Union has sensible, caring solutions that will help you pay off accumulated debt or unwanted bills. Ask about their personal loans, home equity options, or even credit card balance transfers. Call or stop in to discuss what plan works best for you. Read more online at gcafcu.org. Equal opportunity lender. Federally insured by NCUA.
Did you know that Mancino's Driving School can give you your driver's test? That's right. Mancino's Driving School provides an approved Pennsylvania Department of Education certified driving course as well as behind-the-wheel training. Mancino's Driving School offers one-on-one, on-the-road driving lessons 7 days a week with day and evening hours. They use only certified driving instructors that have undergone extensive background investigation investigation. For details or more information on adult training, go online to mancinosdrivingschool.com.
St. Paul's Without Walls Home-Based Services is seeking compassionate individuals who love to help others and who will nurture meaningful relationships with the clients we care for. Parents with school-age children, college students, retirees, or anyone seeking a role that fits around their life will find this opportunity especially rewarding. Visit stpaul's1867.org/join our team to apply for a companion or care partner position with St. Paul's Without Walls Home-Based Services. St. Paul's is an equal opportunity employer.
Stay refreshed and hydrated with Herman's Water, your go-to bottled water choice in the Valley since 1908. Herman's premium spring water is sourced from nature's purest springs, delivering a crisp taste that quenches your thirst. Say goodbye to dehydration and hello to hydration. Visit hermanswater.com to order your supply today that can deliver to your home or office for free. Ask about our new customer offer of 1 month free rental and 2 free bottles. Herman's Water, when taste matters.
A community is more than just houses, buildings, and streets. It's the people who live and work and contribute to making life for themselves and the people around them better. Attorney Bill Motor believes in the young people who are this community's future. Attorney Bill Motor would like to say good luck, good health, and best wishes to all the players, coaches, band members, and cheerleaders in today's game and throughout the season. Attorney Bill Motor, 2500 Highland Road, Hermitage.
Countdown to Tip-Off is brought to you by Minuteman Press and One Stop Mail in Hermitage. Minuteman Press and One Stop Mail for all your printing, marketing, and mailing needs.
We're back on Sports Radio 96.7. Ryan Briggs here with Wilmington head coach Mike Jekovich, the newly shortened Coach Jekovich. The thick beard is gone just in time for the cold weather this week. But, Coach, it's been cold outside, but your team's been hot this year, 13-1. Coming off a very nice win over Conneaut on Monday night, 83-45. Conneaut, a 4A team that went to the state playoffs last year. Obviously, a really good bounce back for your team from the first setback the previous week against Kennedy.
Yeah, it was nice to come back on Monday. After a tough loss against Kennedy. We shot so poorly against Kennedy. I'm shocked that he actually didn't beat us by more. We shot 11% in the first half, but great bounce back for the girls on Monday against Conneaut, making 15 threes, getting contributions from everyone, and that's when we're at our best. And I was excited to see that on Monday.
One of the players that stood out, and she's getting the start again tonight, Ellery Fanko, a senior, who, of course, your team is loaded with experience, a very deep team, probably as deep as any team we have in our area. Ellery Fanko getting 15 on a night where she draws into the starting lineup with Reese Bruckner, one of your key cogs out. You just had to be pleased to see a senior get that opportunity and not just take advantage of it, but really maximize it.
Yeah, Ellery did a great job on Monday night, and she's been a great job all season off the bench for us. Really put time in the off season to really develop her craft, and she's a shooter, and she can get on like she did on Monday. Sky's the limit of how many she can make in a game.
Of course, Reese Bruckner, your second leading scorer last year and this year, out due to injury. But that depth that we talked about, I'm sure that you're pleased to be able to still go 8 deep.
Yeah, that's something we've talked about all year long, developing the next up, because you just never know with sicknesses during the season and injuries. We want girls ready for the moment, and I thought on Monday we had girls step up for the challenge and really take advantage of the extra minutes that they got, and they're going to get some extra minutes tonight as well with Reese being out again.
Tonight, taking on Lakeview, a team that you beat in the league opener, although it's been quite a while, 6 weeks. Certainly a wider gap than normal in the the league rotation, if you will. What's a two-part question? Number one, what's different about your team from then? And then secondly, what concerns you about Lakeview?
First off, with us, I feel like everybody was expecting us to just go in and beat everybody, and every team in our league is a challenge night in and night out, and we take it game by game, and that's what we're doing tonight against Lakeview. We know that Lakeview presents a big challenge for us. They got a great inside presence and setting, and they got great guards that can distribute the ball and shoot the ball. So we know that we're going to have to be on our defensive A game tonight to be able to come out here with a road victory.
Coach Jekovich, always a pleasure. Best of luck tonight.
Thank you. Take care.
That's Wilmington head coach Mike Jekovich. When we come back, we'll have the Minuteman Press and One Stop Mail starting lineups on Sports Radio 96.7.
In debt? Did you overspend over the holidays? Turn to the Grove City Area Federal Credit Union for help. The Grove City Area Federal Credit Union has sensible, caring solutions that will help you pay off accumulated debt or unwanted bills. Ask about their personal loans, home equity options, or even credit card balance transfers. Call or stop in to discuss what plan works best for you. Read more online at gcafcu.org. Equal Opportunity Lender. Federally insured by NCUA.
I run a local business. With payroll, expenses, taxes, and equipment, taking care of business is a lot of work. But at my bank, I get mobile banking, online bill pay, and the financial advice I need to make the best decisions for my business. My bank is a financial partner I can count on.
Mercer County State Bank. Member FDIC. Your community bank. Online at mcsbank.bank.
Bay's Pub and Grill is proud to award the December 2024 Mercer County Team of the Month. Bay's is proud to announce that the Wilmington girls basketball team is the December Mercer County Team of the Month. Congratulations to Wilmington coach Mike Jekovich and his outstanding girls basketball team as they are the December Bay's Pub and Grill Mercer County Team of the Month. Congratulations to Wilmington girls basketball, the December Bay's Team of the Month. For more information, go to bayspubandgrill.com.
St. Paul's Senior Living Community offers home-based services through our Without Walls department and is now welcoming new clients. St. Paul's Without Walls can help you maintain independence in your own home with support. Our compassionate team will personalize a plan of care that meets your needs, whether it's assistance with light housekeeping and transportation or companionship and personal care. St. Paul's Without Walls is here to help. Call St. Paul's Without Walls today at 724-589-4740 for more details about personalized care options.
The first quarter is brought to you by the Grove City Area Federal Credit Union. Banking, but better.
Starting lineups being introduced here at Lakeview, and it is time for the Minuteman Press and One Stop Mail starting lineups, brought to you by Minuteman Press and One Stop Mail of Hermitage. Minuteman Press and One Stop Mail for all your printing, marketing, mailing, and t-shirt needs. Give them a follow on Facebook, Minuteman Press and One Stop Mail of Hermitage. First four visiting Wilmington. Hounds will line them up this way. The guards are Leah Crarup, 5'6" senior, averaging 21.7 points per game. And Maya Jekovich, 5'4" junior, averaging 5 points per game. Up front, Ellery Fanko, 5'6" senior, averaging 3.7 points per game. Alyssa Flick, 5'9" junior, averaging 7.5 per game. And in the middle, it's Cara Deal, 5'10" senior, averaging 6.3 points per game. Crarup, Fanko, Deal, Jekovich, and Flick for Wilmington. For Lakeview, head coach Gary Burke will deploy this lineup. The guards are Madison Doyle, 5'5" senior, averaging 7 points per game. Leah Marsteller, 5'7" junior, averaging 9 points per game. The third guard, Amber Woods, 5'4" senior. She is averaging 5 points per game. Up front, Mariah Miller, 5'7" sophomore, averaging 6.5 per night. In the middle, Kendra Seddon, 5'10" senior, averaging 13.4 per night. Guard, once again, the lineup, Madison Doyle, Marsteller, Miller, Seddon, and Woods. Your officials tonight, your lead referee is Mike Bockert. Phil Smith and Jack Thorne are the umpires. Lakeview will go left to right on the first half in the white jerseys with the baby blue numbers and letters outlined in red and baby blue trim. Wilmington in the navy white numbers and letters outlined in gold, white trim for Wilmington and its road garments here at Lakeview High School. Tip controlled by Wilmington as Deal knocks it away from Seddon. We're underway. Wilmington has the first possession of the night, moving left to right. Right of the lane with it is Deal, swinging left side for Flick, and now back up top for Ellery Fanko. Lakeview has come out in a, looks like a matchup 2-3 zone, top of the key, three, good. Ellery Fanko hits the three. She hit 5 Monday night. She opens the scoring with a 3 here, and it's 3-0. Quickly we see the full court pressure. We heard head coach Gary Burke talk about it. The ball knocked away far sideline, and it will stay Lakeview ball. How will Lakeview fare against the Wilmington press? If the Sailors can handle it, they've got a great shot tonight. If they don't handle it, it might be a long night. Marsteller working in the forecourt on Alyssa Flick. Hands it left side to Doyle. Madison Doyle with a right-hand dribble, swings it on the near side to Woods. Back left wing for Leah Marsteller. Just underway here at Lakeview. Doyle, right wing three on the way off the back of the rim, no good. And the rebound collected by Flick. Here comes Wilmington. Jekovich into the forecourt. Swings it right side for Crarup. Crarup right of lane, runner with the right hand, short, no good. And the rebound snagged by Mariah Miller for Lakeview, and she is fouled in the backcourt as a reach-in foul is going to be called. It looks like they'll get Crarup with it, and indeed it is on Leah Crarup. First foul of the night. It comes 59 seconds into this one. The stoppage does allow Wilmington to set up its full court man-to-man, however. Inbound in the backcourt to Miller. Miller working on Jekovic. Miller changing hands with the dribble, brings it over the midcourt line, and now finds Marsteller in the midcourt circle. Marsteller bounce pass down low for the back cutter, putting it up and in. Getting it to goes Madison Doyle. Doyle with a nice cut. Marsteller with a good pass, and Lakeview's on the board. It's 3-2. 6:39 to go first quarter. Left corner, Fanko with it. Near block, Deal posting up on Seddon. Steps through up on the right hand and good. Caradillo gets the first two-pointer of the night for Wilmington. Deal putting together a very fine senior season. And the lead is 5-2, 6:20 to go first quarter. Inbound to Seddon in the backcourt. See if perhaps Lakeview uses Seddon to break the press, with this being a man press. Lakeview in the forecourt, Marsteller working on Jekovic. Hands it left wing to Doyle. Doyle now guarded by Jekovic, who's guarding whoever has it up top. Left wing Marsteller with it, harassed by Krarup. Marsteller to the baseline, across the lane to Miller, catches it on the block, puts it up, no good. Ball tipped around underneath, ripped out of there by Marsteller, finds Seddon left of the lane. Reversal right side for Woods. Hoists a three, up, long, no good. Rebound comes out to the foul line, into the hands of Maya Jekovic. Outlet down court, Fanko left of the lane, whips it inside the Deal, ripped away by Marsteller. Wilmington turns it over in transition, and back the other way comes Lakeview. Lob left of the lane, Seddon open for a moment. Seddon across the lane, poked away by Flick and grabbed by Krarup. Krarup to the line, to the lane, throws it up, and a foul will be called. It is a blocking foul. They'll get, I believe, Marsteller. Lead referee Mike Bockert will head over. And indeed, it is on the 5'7" junior, Leah Marsteller. First foul of the night on Lakeview. We have our first free throws of the evening. They'll be shot by Leah Krarup. 36 of 43 on the season, 84%. And the first one rims out, no good. We have our first subs of the game in for Wilmington. Kaya Brewer, 5'9" senior, replacing Deal. Of course, after the game, we'll have the lock, stock, and barrel sub of the game, as well as the Reinhardt's Insurance player of the game. Second one is good. So Krarup gets to go, and before play resumes, a bench warning has been assessed on Lakeview head coach Gary Burke. 5:25 of the first quarter, so essentially that's a telling him to pipe down. Woods with it, top of the key, into the paint for Seddon, back to Woods up top. Marsteller left corner with it. Inside Seddon in the lane, 8-footer, no good. Gets her own rebound, second try for Seddon, deflected from behind. Rebound grabbed by Krarup. Krarup into the forecourt, ball knocked away by Miller, but Brewer grabs it. And then a travel will be called on Kaya Brewer. It goes back to Lakeview at the 4:58 mark. 6-2, the the Wilmington lead. Avery Harlan, 5'9" junior, in for Wilmington. Fanko checks out. Inbound from the far sideline, it's knocked out of bounds by Wilmington. It will stay Lakeview ball this time on the baseline as the Sailors go left to right. Madison Doyle to trigger against the full court pressure. Doyle looking for Marsteller near corner, and that pass well off the mark. It goes out of bounds, and it will be Wilmington ball on the baseline with 4:54 to go first quarter. Lakeview will go zone on the out of bounds, it would appear. I was wrong, they went man. Inbounds comes out to Jekovic. Jekovic into the lane, 10-foot runner, too strong, won't go. And Marsteller clears the glass for Lakeview. Remains 6-2 Wilmington, 4:45 to go first quarter. Marsteller left corner to Doyle. Madison Doyle, the senior, swings it back out to Marsteller. Down low for Seddon, tipped away by Brewer, but Mariah Miller retrieves it, and then her pass far side is saved by Doyle, but it's an over and back violation. The ball goes into the backcourt. A lot going on there, and not a lot of it good if you're a Lakeview fan. It will be Wilmington ball at midcourt with 4:30 to go first quarter. 6-2, Hounds on top. A pretty hearty slate of action tonight on the girls' side, and a couple of boys' games as well. We'll get you updated on all those as the night progresses. Jekovic pick and roll inside to Harlan on the right block. Avery Harlan up and in. with the layup. Harlan, offense off the bench. 8-2, Wilmington. Now Seddon called for a travel in the backcourt. Took off before using the dribble. It will be Wilmington basketball. So Hounds off to a good start on the road tonight. This Region 1 matchup. Second of the 2 regular season meetings. Jekovic left side, gets around Doyle. Jekovic to the block, up with the shot, can't get it to go. Seddon, weak side board for Lakeview. Seddon pestered in the backcourt, able to give it off to Marsteller. Marsteller over the timeline to the top of the key with it. Marsteller in on Crayrup. Marsteller puts it in, and she's hammered. No call, Crayrup the rebound. And then they will get her for a travel in the backcourt, perhaps a makeup call. There will be, it'll be Lakeview ball with 3:51 to go. And there certainly was a lot of contact on Marsteller. She got it from both sides. But it will be Lakeview ball on the near side with Doyle to send it in. We have our first sub of the game for Lakeview. It will be Seclara Cook, 5'5" sophomore, in for Woods. Doyle to inbound. Into the backcourt to the aforementioned Cook. 3:48 to go first quarter. Cook working on Harlan. Cook right of the lane. Cook into the lane and fouled on the floor, reaching. Nobody rotated over to cut off the lane, and the foul goes on Crayrup, who picks up her second. So a developing story here in the first quarter. Leah Crayrup with 2 fouls. 3:42 to go first quarter. Lakeview ball on the baseline. Marsteller throws it up top to Seddon. Seddon puts it on the floor, working on Deal, who's back in. And a double dribble is called. Ball handler put it down, picked it back up. Got a little bit of everything in the first 4.5 minutes of this one. 8-2, Wilmington on top. Crayrup out with the 2 personal fouls. Alyssa Flick back in. Flick has it on the near left wing, up top to Deal. Now right wing for Fanko. Fanko pulls up 3 and is blocked by Mariah Miller, but Jekovic comes up with a rebound. Works it right corner to Fanko, across the lane. Harlan, reversal left side flick. Now back up top to Jekovic. Jekovic in on Cook, kicks it out right corner. Fanko, 3 off the rim, no good. Rebound loose and ripped out by Marsteller for Lakeview. Marsteller head to Seddon. Seddon steaming down the lane, 10-foot runner, no good. Rebound underneath, and Maya Jekovic comes out of the pack with it for Wilmington. Jekovic down court for a streaking Deal across the lane. Finds Harlan, short jumper good. Tic-tac-toe. Harlan with 4 off the bench. It's 10-2 Wilmington with 2:50 to go first quarter. Marsteller left wing will hand it off to Cook. Fires it right side to Doyle. Bounce pass near block. Seddon with it across the lane. Intended for Miller. That pass hit her in the leg. And it's dug out by Wilmington. Jekovic with it. Jekovic down the lane. Shot blocked by Cook. Then she saved it. Then a loose ball foul will be called on Wilmington. Foul's going to go on Fanko with a push. Her first, team third. Woods returns for Lakeview. Doyle out. Aaliyah Jekovic replacing big sister Maya in the Wilmington lineup at the 2:28 mark of the first quarter. 10-2. Wilmington with the lead, and Lakeview now will set up, or excuse me, Wilmington sets up a 1-3-1 full court trap. Into the forecourt, Cook with it. Seclara Cook into the lane. 8-foot runner, good. Seclara Cook gets the first field goal of the evening on her ledger. 10-4. 2:07 to go. Flick, 3, good from the right wing. Alyssa Flick answers. First points of the night for Flick. The lead is 9, 13-4. The largest lead of the night so far for Wilmington. Left side, pull up 3 on the way by Woods, no good. Deal with the rebound. 1:50 to go in the quarter. Leah Jekovic ahead to Flick, steps into a 3. Puts up a knuckleball, it's well short. Rebound saved by Harlan, but through it to Mariah Miller. Miller down court for Lakeview. Miller into the lane. Jekovic ties her up. We're going to have a jump ball, and it will be Lakeview ball via the arrow. Doyle back in after a quick breather for Lakeview. We also get a first look at Denna Summers, 5'5" junior. She'll check in. Marsteller and Miller out for the Sailors. Addie Wilson in for Wilmington, 5'4" junior. So both teams substituting liberally here in the first quarter. Baseline inbound from Summers. Up top to Woods. Fires it right wing for Cook. Cook lob inside. Seddon posting up on the left hand. It is short. Rebounds. Seddon rips it away. But a jump ball will be called as Leah Jekovic had part of it. This time it is Wilmington ball via the arrow with 1:27 to go first quarter. Ryan Briggs with you tonight on Sports Radio 96.7. Kelsey Matheson running our camera for Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook Live. Flick, right corner, high arcing three, good. Flick's second three of the quarter, and Wilmington has opened up a 16-4 lead with 1:10 to go in the first quarter. Cook to Woods left side. Woods into the corner, back to Cook, far sideline. Cook at the 1 minute mark, pass deflected by Wilson. Scramble for it, it's gonna go out of bounds off of Lakeview. Wilmington forcing the turnover. Aaliyah Jekovic out, Maya Jekovic back in. For Wilmington, Mariah Miller replacing Summers in the Lakeview lineup. 55 seconds to go first quarter. A half-court trap from Lakeview for the first time tonight. Jekovic right side to Harlan, she's in trouble, and a timeout will be taken by Wilmington head coach Mike Jekovic. It will be a 30-second timeout. We'll take it as well. Wilmington on top. We'll be back with more first quarter action after this on Sports Radio 96.7.
You buried in debt? Did you overspend over the holidays? Turn to the Grove City Area Federal Credit Union for help. The Grove City Area Federal Credit Union has sensible, caring solutions that will help you pay off accumulated debt or unwanted bills. Ask about their personal loans, home equity options, or even credit card balance transfers. Call or stop in to discuss what plan works best for you. Read more online at gcafcu.org. Equal Opportunity Lender. Federally insured by NCUA.
The first quarter is brought to you by the Grove City Area Federal Credit Union. Banking, but better.
Wilmington ball coming out of the timeout. Mike Jekovic drawing up something against the half-court trap. Lakeview showing the trap, the 2-1-2 half-court trap. Addie Wilson right side lost it. And it's secured by Lakeview. Miller getting on the floor, then Cook had it slip through her hands, grabbed by Maya Jekovic. Lob down low, and can't get it into the hands of Harlan, goes out of bounds. So a rather sloppy exchange coming out of the timeout, but it will be Lakeview ball. 31 seconds to go first quarter. Sailors could use a hoop here before the first quarter break. Marsteller checked in during the timeout, ahead to Seddon near side. Cross court for Doyle to Cook. Far corner three for Cook, long no good. Seddon with the rebound. Seddon pulls it away from Wilson. Seddon up with a left hand, short, no good. A good look, but a bit short. Rebound Flick over to Jekovic, 10 seconds to go. Jekovic to the top of the key, left wing for Flick. She's open, three up, well short. Jekovic saves the rebound. Wilson with it, back to Flick, top of the key, three, got it to beat the horn. Alyssa Flick hits the three to close the first quarter. And Wilmington has opened up a 19-4 lead. We'll come back with second quarter action after this from Lakeview High School on Sports Radio 96.7.
Business potential with Hermitage Minuteman Press. From eye-catching designs to professional printing, Hermitage Minuteman Press are your local experts. Boost your brand with stunning business cards, brochures, banners, apparel, and more. The Hermitage Minuteman Press team ensures top-quality results with lightning-fast turnaround. Plus, their marketing solutions will take you to the next level. Elevate your image and stand out from the competition. Experience excellence in printing and marketing at Minuteman Press today. Minuteman Press, 3170 East State Street in Hermitage. Online at hermitage.minutemanpress.com or follow them on Facebook. Mention this ad and receive 10% off your first order.
This is XYZ Insurance. How can I help?
I have a question about my home policy.
Okay, question about phone policy.
Home policy.
Okay, gnome policy.
HOME, home.
Technology is great, but sometimes it's better to talk with a real person. With Erie Insurance, you have a caring, independent agent who's with you from beginning to end.
We don't have any HOMEs on record.
Call Reinhardt's Insurance, 724-342-2291. Go to erieinsurance.com for company licensure and product details.
The second quarter is brought to you by the Cash Dollar team at Confluence Financial Partners. Two firms united to serve you. Visit us at confluencefv.com.
Second quarter about to get underway. Lakeview ball. Doyle inbounds, finds Marsteller. Sailors going left to right, facing a 19-4 deficit. Wilmington is bolted to this 15-point lead. Seddon, Miller, Marsteller, Woods, and Doyle, the starting five for Lakeview. That five starts the second quarter. Seddon drives from the right wing. Her shot is short. Rebound grabbed by Maya Jekovic. Jekovic along the right sideline. Wilmington also has its starting five out there. That includes Leah Krarup, who picked up 2 early fouls. Krarup between the circles with it, shoots a long 3. That one's off the back of the rim. Rebound, Fanko comes up with it. Gets tied up by Seddon. Wilmington keeps possession at the 7:28 mark. Cook back in for Lakeview. Seddon out. The Wilmington 5, Fanko, Krarup, Deal, along with Flick and Maya Jekovic. The inbound comes to Krarup on the near left wing, back to Fanko. Jekovic shovels it right side. Flick, another 3. That one long, no good. And the rebound snagged by Marsteller for Lakeview. Small lineup out there for Lakeview, essentially 5 guards. Although Wilmington's mostly a perimeter-oriented team as well. Cook, near wing to Marsteller. 7:05 to go in the half. Marsteller down the lane, up with the right hand, no but a foul, and Leah Marsteller will shoot 2 with 7:04 to go in the first half. Fouls on Maya Jekovic. Her first team first, and Leah Marsteller to shoot 2. Marsteller 16 of 28 at the line this year. First one is long, no good. First free throws of the night for Lakeview. Line to the right, Marsteller puts it up, and it rattles around and drops through. Marsteller's first point of the night. 19-5, 7 minutes to go in the half. Deal quickly back the other way, puts it up and in. Kara Deal sneaking behind the defense, her second field goal of the night. And it's 21-5. Wilmington shot left of the lane. Cook blocked by Flick. Rebound. Flick kick it out. Krarup right side 3, no good. Rebound snagged on the near side by Amber Woods. And here comes Lakeview moving left to right in the white jerseys, baby blue numbers and letters outlined in red, blue and red trim. Wilmington navy jerseys, white numbers and letters outlined in gold, white trim, and Ellery Fanko is going to be called for a reach-in foul in the far corner. That's Fanko's second, team second. Kaya Brewer back in for Deal. Harlan also back in for the Hounds. Fanko exits. Miller exits for Lakeview. Seddon back in after a quick breather. 6:28 to go in the half. And it will be Madison Doyle to inbound. Standing on the A in Lakeview on the baseline to Marsteller. Seddon far block in on Brewer up with the left hand. And she was fouled on the floor. Foul goes on Brewer, her first, team third. 6:25 to go in the half. You have to think if Lakeview can get into the bonus, a chance to chip away at this deficit with the clock stopped. Marsteller inbounding out of a 1-4, nobody there. Now Seddon will go back to midcourt and grab it. Seddon guarded up top by Brewer. Seddon puts it on the floor, drives in, up with the left hand, can't get it to go. Flick with the rebound and gives it over to Jekovic. Home run pass down court, caught by Harlan on the baseline. Pass deflected away and stolen by Marsteller. Looked like Cook got a hand on the pass. Marsteller with it punched away from behind by the speedy Maya Jekovic. Goes out of bounds and it stays Lakeview ball. Jekovic showing that great straight line speed. Of course, District 10 champ in the 200 last spring. She was third in the 100 at the district meet, fourth in the 400. Baseline inbound comes up top. Marsteller 3 up, good. Leah Marsteller, first triple of the night. Lakeview's cut it to 21-8 with 5:55 to go in the half. Now the Sailors starting to gain a little bit of traction. Long way to go in this one. 5:55 to go first half. And will be flicked to inbound on the baseline. Against the man-to-man. Whoops it out to Krarup. Back near midcourt. Krarup guarded by Marsteller. Comes around a screen to the left. Krarup to the left block. Slips out of her hands, and apparently it was a Lakeview hand in there to separate it, so it will stay Greyhound basketball. Miller returns for Lakeview. Madison Doyle checks out. Baseline inbound sent in near wing to Harlan. Wilmington moving right to left in the first half. Top of the key, Krarup. Left of the lane, near corner to Harlan. Harlan into the lane, up on the right hand. Short doesn't go. Harlan gets her own rebound. Second try up and good. Avery Harlan puts back her own miss. Harlan's third field goal of the night. She has 6. And the lead back to 23-8. 5:25 to go first half. Miller in the high post. Miller drives right of the lane. Off to Seddon near corner. Move it near wing to Marsteller. Lakeview will call off the offensive set. Seddon on the left side. Top of the key to Woods. Reversal right wing Marsteller. Wilmington in the man-to-man. Back up top for Cook. She's open. Cook, 3 doesn't go. Seddon with an offensive rebound. Puts it up and in. Kendra Seddon's first field goal of the night. She's been working hard inside and able to get that one to go back the other way. Harlan puts up a shot. You look down for a moment with Wilmington and ball's at the other end of the floor. And apparently it is going to be Lakeview ball. Harlan the last to touch it. So I will freely admit, you glance down for just a second, the ball is from one baseline to the other. Wilmington is go, go, go. 23-10, Wilmington leads, 4:48 to go in the half. 1-2-2, three-quarter court trap from Wilmington. Miller near side, stepped out of bounds. Jekovic had her pinned along the sideline and Miller ran out of room. Wilmington gets it back with 4:42 to go in the half. One update to pass on the boys' side. Wilmington boys at Sharpsville in a makeup tonight. Sharpsville leading 19-4 after 1. Fanko left side. Reversal goes right wing to Jekovic. Maya Jekovic guarded by Cook. Krayrup, step back 3 on the way, good. Krayrup picked up a couple of early fouls, but knocks down her first field goal of the night. She has 4, 26-10. Krayrup's 41st 3 of the season. Lakeview turns it over in the backcourt. We'll go back to Wilmington now. Fanko to send it in. Show inbound top, the key extended far side in front of the Lakeview bench. Right corner to Krayrup. Krayrup now has sole possession of 11th place on the Mercer County area all-time scoring list, 1,624 points. She came in tied with Slippery Rock great Heather Carney from back in the mid-90s, those great teams that John Tabish had. She scored 16-20. Krayrup has edged past her and closing in on the top 10. Maya Jekovic near corner 3, good. Jekovic hitting the 3 or 10th of the season. First points of the night for the junior point guard. 29-10, 3:47 to go first half. Seddon pulls up just below the foul line. Jumper no good. She and Deal grab the rebound simultaneously. They go to the possession arrow, and it will be Lakeview ball with 3:42 to go in the half. Aaliyah Jekovic will be sent back into the game by head coach and father, Mike Jekovic. And Maya Jekovic checks out. Cook to inbound on the baseline for Lakeview. Far block to Miller, back to Cook in the corner. Cook across the lane with the right hand, can't get it to go. Rebound underneath that goes out of bounds off of Aaliyah Jekovic. Flick back in for Wilmington. Fanko out. They are busy at the scorers table with the horn tonight. 3:35 to go. Both teams shuttling players in and out, much like you'd see with hockey lines. Speaking of hockey, we'll have Pittsburgh Penguins hockey later tonight. Penguins out in Anaheim. We'll drop the puck at 10, pregame at 9. Right wing 3, Marsteller no good. Weak side board, Miller with it, puts it up. Off the backboard, no good. It goes out of bounds, and it will be Wilmington basketball. Again, Penguins and Ducks, 10 o'clock face-off tonight. We'll join the post-game, or the pregame, once we wrap up here in Stoneboro. Half-court trap again from Lakeview. That 2-1-2. Addie Wilson in for Wilmington. And her pass is intercepted. Miller the steal. Gives it off to Cook. Cook outlet ahead to Marsteller. Swings it back to Seddon up top. Seddon, 3, front of the rim, back of the rim, doesn't go. Rebound knocked out of bounds by Miller. She jockeyed down low with Alyssa Flick. It will be Wilmington ball with 3:04 to go in the first half. Coming up at the half, we'll look at the local scoreboard. Our first half scoring and stats as well. Leah Krayrup with it for Wilmington against the half-court trap. Down the lane, up the right hand, blocked by Seddon. Seddon the rebound. Marsteller over the timeline. 3 subs waiting at the table for Wilmington. Maya Jekovic, Harlan, and Brewer. Right wing Cook for Lakeview. Fires it left side for Marstiller drives in, can't get it to go, gets her on rebound. Second try, no. Aaliyah Jekovic tiptoeing the baseline, grabs the rebound for Wilmington. Ahead to Flick. Flick up top to Jekovic. Jekovic a ball fake. Give it off to Krarup. Krarup into the lane, stumbles, and they'll get her for the travel. Had an extra step in there, and it goes back to Lakeview with 2:21 to go in the half. You have a feeling that if Lakeview can string together a couple of good offensive possessions, cut into this lead before halftime, get some momentum, but it has been tough sledding at the offensive end for Lakeview. Wilmington back to the 1-3-1. It's a steal. Flick knocked it away. Harlan grabbed it, tried to get it back to Flick, and Mariah Miller did not give up on the play. She grabs it. Marsteller outlet down court. Left wing to Cook. We go on the right wing now for Seddon with 2:05 to go in the half. Cook right-hand dribble. Cook around the Seddon screen, right wing to Marsteller. Marsteller down the lane, up with the right hand, and rattles around and drops in. Leah Marsteller's first two-pointer of the game. 6 points all in the quarter. Lead cut to 29-12. A minute 47 to go first half. Out to Flick. Long three doesn't go from the right wing. Rebound Doyle on a run out. Doyle into the front court for the trailer. Cook left of the lane. Cook over Flick, no good, but Miller there for the follow. Put it up, no. Miller, second try, and she's fouled. Flick blocked the shot, but also got a piece of Mariah Miller. Oh, they'll get Krarup instead. Wow. That's Krarup's third. That's a tough break for her. Apparently the block was clean and foul came from the other side. So Mariah Miller will shoot two. Long on that one. Miller leads the team in makes and attempts this year. Missed the first one, now a shade over 60% on the season. Krarup out with the 3 fouls. Fanko back in. Minute 33 to go in the half. Miller good on that one. Mariah Miller nets her first point of the night. 29-13. 1:30 to go first half. Maya Jekovic left wing to Flick. To Brewer between the circles. Hands it off to Jekovic. Give and go. Back to Brewer. Brewer to the block. Up with the right hand. Doesn't go. Flick the follow. No one to foul. And Alyssa Flick will shoot two. Both teams have really crashed the offensive glass tonight. Miller picks up the foul. Her first, team first. Just the second foul in the game on Lakeview. Flick to shoot two. Flick hits the first one. Now 7 of 10 at the line on the season. Flick a game high 10 points. And it's 30-13. Second one is up and rattles around and pops in. 11 for Alyssa Flick. 31-13. Marsteller's pass down court over the head of Seddon, out of bounds into the front row. And it will be Wilmington ball with 1:12 to go in the half. Jekovic into the forecourt, working on Doyle in the man-to-man. Doyle, near block into Harlan, put it up and in. Avery Harlan, 8 points off the bench. And it's 33-13, 1 minute to go first half. 1-2-2 from Wilmington, and it forces a travel as Doyle hesitated in the backcourt. The feet kept going, and it will be Wilmington basketball with 55 seconds to go first half. Flick will inbound on the near side, top of the key extended. Into Jekovic. Jekovic right side. Swings it out to Fanko. Fanko a ball fake. And back to Jekovic. Left side for Flick. 41 seconds to go in the half. Lakeview still has a few fouls to give. Only 1 foul in the second quarter. And we're going to have a travel. Mike Jekovic was trying to get a timeout, but the travel came first, and it goes back to Lakeview with 34 seconds to go in the half. Doyle will inbound in the backcourt against the 1-2-2. Harlan up top. Jekovic and Flick in the middle. Fanko and Brewer the back line. Left corner. Woods is open. 3 good. Amber Woods found the open spot against the zone. Amber Woods' first points of the night. Her team leading 21st 3 of the season. Lead cut to 33-16. 13 seconds to go in the half. Harlan fires it left side to Flick. Flick beat the first quarter buzzer with a 3. 7 seconds to go. Ball slips away from Harlan. Grabbed by Doyle. 5 seconds. Marsteller 3 seconds. Marsteller 3 at the horn, rattles out, no good. And that is the end of the first half here at Lakeview High School. The Wilmington Greyhounds on top 33-16. We'll come back with a first half recap. We'll have scoring. We'll take a look at the local scoreboard as well. All that and much, much more. 33-16, Wilmington on top. Back with a halftime show on Sports Radio 96.7 and Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook Live.
May I help you? Hello?
Oh, I was waiting for the beep. I've been leaving messages all day to try and compare prices on my roof.
Well, we can have one of our project managers call you to set up an appointment within an hour and be at your house for an estimate within 24 hours.
Wow, that's service.
Well, that's what we specialize in.
Shell Restoration, the area's #1 roofing, siding, windows, and gutter installer. Call today for a free estimate. 800-663-8103 or at Shell Restoration on Facebook.
I just bought a used car.
As did I.
Mine has a slight dent in the driver's side door and a few other minor scratches, but hey, considering the deal I got, I can live with a few imperfections.
Well, I got the great price without the imperfections.
Whoa, there's no way that's used.
DK Auto LLC is a veteran-owned and operated used car dealership in Grove City. And with DK Auto's attention to detail, were it not for the title, you'd swear you're driving new. See the amazing selections at AutoLLCPA.com.
Imagine a bathroom that's not just a room, but a sanctuary. At Warner's Homes and Improvements, they believe in taking the time to get it right. That's why they are to introduce their bathroom installation service, where done in a day is a thing of the past. Experience the difference of a bathroom designed for you, not the clock. Visit Warner's Homes and Improvements on Route 19 in Mercer or at warnerconstruction.com. Warner's Homes and Improvements, where your bathroom is our masterpiece. Don't rush perfection.
You're independent. So are we. We're a locally owned independent bank. Because of that, we make our loan decisions right here at the bank. You don't have to wait for some out-of-town loan committee to get together. We offer fast, quick answers on your loan requests.
Mercer County State Bank. Member FDIC. Your community bank. Online at mcsbank.bank.
Hello, Shell Restoration. May I help you? Hello?
Oh, I was waiting for the beep. Or the part that tells me what button to press?
Nope, I'm a real person.
Great. I've been leaving messages all day to try and compare prices on my roof.
Well, we can have one of our project managers call you to set up an appointment within an hour and be at your house for an estimate within 24 hours.
Wow, that's service.
Well, that's what we specialize in.
Shell Restoration, the area's #1 roofing, siding, windows, and gutter installer. Call today for a free estimate. 800-663-8103 or look for at Shell Restoration on Facebook.
I just bought a used car.
As did I.
Mine has a slight dent in the driver's side door and a few other minor scratches, but hey, considering the deal I got, I can live with a few imperfections.
Well, I got the great price without the imperfections.
Whoa, there's no way that's used.
DK Auto LLC is a veteran-owned and operated used car dealership in Grove City. And with DK Auto's attention to detail, were it not for the title, you'd swear you're driving new. See the amazing selections at DKAutoLLCPA.com.
The Halftime Show is brought to you by Lock, Stock, and Barrel, serving giant subs to the Shenango Valley since 1973.
We are back here at Lakeview High School, Region 1 girls basketball action, and at the break, the Wilmington Greyhounds are on top of Lakeview 33-16. Ryan Briggs with you tonight. We have Aaron Byro back in the studio producing our game. Wilmington led in the first half by Alyssa Flick with 11 points, including 3 threes. Avery Harlan off the bench for 8. Kara Deal with 4. Leah Crarup with 4. She's battled some foul trouble. 3 fouls in the first half for Crarup. Ellery Fanko with 3. Maya Jekovic with 3. Lakeview led in the first half. Leah Marsteller with 6 points all in the second quarter. Amber Woods with 3. 2 each for Seclara Cook, Kendra Seddon, and Madison Doyle. Mariah Miller split a pair of free throws. She has 1 point. 33-16 is our halftime score. We will take a break. We'll come back with scores from around the area here on Sports Radio 96.7 and Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook Live.
Your shoulder, whatever has been holding you back, UPMC or Care is where you'll find experts to help you get back to a better quality of life. UPMC is pioneering minimally invasive surgeries, and we offer personalized treatment plans and same-day surgery to get you home and moving sooner. It's your ankle, your elbow, your hand, and it's your move. Visit upmc.com/ortho to learn how UPMC can help.
I've worked hard to make my house a home, and I expect my insurance to work hard too. Why, I'm with Erie Insurance and my local agent. They offer the service I deserve, the coverage I need, all at a price I can afford.
Your local Erie agent in Hermitage is Reinhardt's Insurance. Get a quote at 724-342-2291 or visit reinhardts.com. Go to erieinsurance.com for company licensure and product details.
Are you buried in debt? Did you overspend over the holidays? Turn to the Grove City Area Federal Credit Union for help. The Grove City Area Federal Credit Union has sensible, caring solutions that will help you pay off accumulated debt or unwanted bills. Ask about their personal loans, home equity options, or even credit card balance transfers. Call or stop in to discuss what plan works best for you. Read more online at gcafcu.org. Equal Opportunity Lender. Federally insured by NCUA.
When the finest cuts of meat combine with just the right amount of fire and seasonings, you don't need anything else except a fork and a plate. Get ready for the most amazing dining experience ever.
When you're out with your friends or looking for a place to stop before or after the games, Vay's Pub and Grill is the place for you. Open Tuesday through Saturday with happy hour daily from 4:30 to 6:30. Vay's Pub and Grill, East State Street in Hermitage.
In 1973, Lock, Stock, and Barrel opened their doors and served their first of over 3 million giant submarine sandwiches. And they still serve 42 whole subs on 15-inch buns. Lock, Stock, and Barrel also has burgers, specialty sandwiches, wraps, gyros, salads, wings, and even breakfast. Lock, Stock, and Barrel is also a full-service deli. Party rings, meat and cheese trays, and cold veggie trays are all available. Open Tuesday through Saturday. Closed Sundays and Mondays.
The Cash Dollar Team at Confluence Financial Partners, honoring our past, expanding our future. Two firms coming together to serve clients in Grove City, Western PA, and beyond. Confluence Financial Partners is a wealth management firm on a mission to help clients maximize their lives and legacies. Visit us at confluencefp.com. Confluence Wealth Services Inc. DBA Confluence Financial Partners is an SEC registered investment advisor. Registration of an investment advisor does not imply any level of skill or training. Please refer to our Form ADV Part 2A and Form CRS for further information regarding our investment services and their corresponding risks at confluencefp.com.
The Halftime Show is brought to you by Lock, Stock, and Barrel, serving giant subs to the Shenango Valley since 1973.
We are back here at Lakeview 33-16, Wilmington with the lead. Couple of updates for you. In the boys action, the Sharpsville boys, this is a makeup from the other night due to the weather. Sharpsville leading Wilmington 31-16 at the break. And in girls action, Slippery Rock at the half leading Grove City 26-25. That's a good one certainly down at the new Rock Box. That game featuring a couple of former Chris Birch assistants now leading their respective teams. Dennis Ranker as the Grove City head coach and Jeff Steele coaching the Slippery Rock girls. They both coached together with Lakeview coach Gary Burke back at Slippery Rock High School in the mid-90s, so certainly a small world around here and a small margin in that one. 26-25 Slippery Rock girls on top of Grove City at the half. Don't forget, later tonight, 9 o'clock pregame, 10 o'clock face-off. The Penguins continuing their 5-game trip through the Pacific Division, taking on the Anaheim Ducks. 10 p.m. face-off, pregame at 9 o'clock. And on Sunday, of course, here on Sports Radio 96.7, the AFC and NFC championship games. The NFC game first at 3 o'clock as the Commanders take on Philadelphia. The nightcap, Buffalo at Kansas City for the American Football Conference Championship. We'll come back with the third quarter after this on Sports Radio 96.7.
Hello, Shell Restoration. May I help you? Hello?
Oh, I was waiting for the beep. Or the part that tells me what button to press?
Nope, I'm a real person.
Great. I've been leaving messages all day to try and compare prices on my roof.
Well, we can have one of our project managers call you to set up an appointment within an hour and be at your house for an estimate within 24 hours.
Wow, that's service.
Well, that's what we specialize in.
Shell Restoration, the area's #1 roofing, siding, windows, and gutter installer. Call today for a free estimate, 800-663-8103, or look for @Shell Restoration on Facebook.
Are you buried in debt? Did you overspend over the holidays? Turn to the Grove City Area Federal Credit Union for help. The Grove City Area Federal Credit Union has sensible, caring solutions that will help you pay off accumulated debt or unwanted bills. Ask about their personal loans, home equity options, or even credit card balance transfers. Call or stop in to discuss what plan works best for you. Read more online at gcafcu.org. Equal Opportunity Lender. Federally insured by NCUA.
The third quarter is brought to you by Warner's Homes and Improvements, making dreams come true since 1958.
It will be Wilmington ball to start the second half. Hounds up 33-16. Wilmington on the road in the Navy jerseys, white numbers and letters outlined in gold, white trim for Mike Jekovich's team. Lakeview in the home whites. It's the alternate home jerseys tonight. The baby blue numbers and letters outlined in red and baby blue trim. Very much like the color scheme of Louisiana Tech, you could say perhaps. Lead referee Mike Bockert will get the basketball to Alyssa Flick, and the second half is underway. Wilmington with the ball, moving left to right on top, looking to go to 14-1 overall and go 2 games ahead of Lakeview in the league standings. Of course, Kennedy a win last night over Farrell to get to 8-0, starting the second half of the loop schedule last night. Fanko, right side to Jekovich, over her head and out of bounds, and Wilmington turns it over to start the second half. Lakeview has Marsteller, Miller, Seddon, Doyle, and Woods, the starting 5 out there. Wilmington also has its starting 5 on the court. Krayrup, Maya Jekovich, Deal, Fanko, and Flick. Runner right of the lane, no good. Put up, but the follow by Mariah Miller. The first points of the second half scored by Lakeview's Mariah Miller. Inside, Krayrup puts it up, no but a foul. And Krayrup will shoot 2. Marstiller called for the foul, her second, team first. And Leah Krayrup will shoot 2. Krayrup 1 of 2 at the line tonight, 4 points. First one up and in for the Clarion Brown Krayrup. Saw her big sister Ella tonight. Ella, December graduate of nearby Grove City College. 3-year softball letter winner. Watching little sister Leah go 2 for 2 at the line. 35-18. Miller in the backcourt, and they'll get her for a double dribble. Picked it up and put it back down. You see her hesitate. She put it down. She kind of started to look and think maybe they didn't see it, and then unfortunately for her, they did see it, and it goes back to Wilmington. The 7:15 mark of the third quarter. Fanko left side, top of the key to Flick. Flick with a game-high 11 points. Working near side to Krayrup. Krayrup toss it back to Jekovich left side. Hand off to Flick. Flick against Woods. Flick gets around her, and Flick with a travel. Didn't quite come down with 2 feet, and the feet kept going, and it will be Lakeview ball. So an exchange of turnovers with 6:57 to go in the third. Doyle into Marsteller in the backcourt. Marsteller over the timeline with it, working on the near left wing. Miller left side. Miller top of the key out to Seddon. Guarded by Deal in the forecourt. 6:40 to go, third quarter. 35-18, Wilmington the lead. Marsteller crossover dribble. Marsteller into the lane with the right hand, doesn't go. Seddon snags the rebound, puts it up and in. Kendra Seddon crashing the offensive glass. She has 4. It's 35-20. Lakeview staying within striking distance. Sailors need some stops, however. Jekovich left of the lane. Jekovich down low, wide open as Deal put it up and in. Caradillo with 6. What a pass from Maya Jekovich. Caradillo, Her strong senior year continues. Lead back to 17, 37-20. Coming up on the 6-minute mark of the third quarter. Kendra Seddon in the forecourt with it. Gives it off to Marsteller. Marsteller to Doyle. Now back to Marsteller on the near left wing as Lakeview works right to left. Seddon between the circles. Deal gives her about 10 feet worth of cushion off to Woods. Woods driving kick left corner. Crarup got a hand on it, but it's going to be saved by Woods. Lakeview with it. Marsteller left of the lane, back to Doyle left corner. Madison Doyle across the lane, driving kick to Miller. Lakeview resets the offense with Seddon back between the circles. She'll give it off to Marsteller, and the junior guard will set up the offense. Marsteller was our Reinhardt's and Shorts player of the game, and the win back on the 13th over at Sharpsville. Marsteller far block to Miller. Too strong, no good. Gets her on rebound. Second try, up and good. Mariah Miller, a three-point opportunity. Foul goes on Maya Jekovic, her second, team first. 37-22, and Miller looking to finish off a three-point play. Miller with 5 tonight. Ames shoots, no good. Rebound. Miller able to take it away from Jekovic. So a chance to get perhaps 4 or 5 on this possession for Lakeview. Perhaps you put a star next to this possession. We'll see. Kendra Seddon to the foul line. Left-hand dribble and back out to Marsteller. 5 minutes to go in the third. Marsteller shovels it near side. 3 on the way from Woods. It's good. Lakeview does get 5 on the possession. Woods, second 3 of the night. It's 37-25. Harlan left of the lane up top for Maya Jekovic. She's open 3. Good. What an answer. Jekovic hits the 3. Second triple of the night for Maya Jekovic. And just when Lakeview got within 12, Jekovic hits the 3. And now Wilmington will take a timeout. A full timeout with 4:42 to go in the third. We'll take a break, come back with more from Stoneboro after this on Sports Radio 96.7.
Unlock your business potential with Hermitage Minuteman Press. From eye-catching designs to professional printing, Hermitage Minuteman Press are your local experts. Boost your brand with stunning business cards, brochures, banners, apparel, and more. The Hermitage Minuteman Press team ensures top-quality results with lightning-fast turnaround. Plus, their marketing solutions will take you to the next level. Elevate your image and stand out from the competition. Experience excellence in printing and marketing at Minuteman Press today. Minuteman Press, 3170 East State Street in Hermitage. Online at hermitage.minutemanpress.com or follow them on Facebook. Mention this ad and receive 10% off your first order.
The third quarter is brought to you by Warner's Homes and Improvements, making dreams come true since 1958.
.442 to go, third quarter. Wilmington leading 40-25. Wilmington taking the timeout. Hounds have 3 left. Lakeview has all 5 of its timeouts remaining, and Wilmington will set up the 1-3-1. Full court trap. Marsteller in the backcourt with it. Throws it ahead to Woods on the right wing. Woods around Brewer into the paint for Kendra Seddon. Puts it up, spins off the rim, no good. Miller had the rebound, lost it. Seddon grabs it, puts it up and in. Kendra Seddon cuts it back to 13. Top of the key, flick, 3, short, no good. Rebound tipped up in the air and collected by Amber Woods. Here comes Lakeview. 4:14 to go in the third. Marsteller setting up the offense against the Wilmington man. Marsteller down the lane, up with her right hand, and good. 8 for Leah Marsteller. All of a sudden, the lead is down to 11. 40-29 midway through quarter number 3. It is a 13-7 edge for Lakeview in the third quarter. Ball knocked away in the near wing from Harlan, grabbed by Marsteller. Marsteller left of the lane, layup is good. 40-31. And Wilmington will take another timeout. Here comes Lakeview. Marsteller now in double figures with 10. Hounds take a full timeout. That'll leave Wilmington with just 2 timeouts left. We'll take the break as well. 40-31 the score. Lakeview within 9. We'll be back after this on Sports Radio 96.7.
Did you overspend over the holidays? Turn to the Grove City Area Federal Credit Union for help. The Grove City Area Federal Credit Union has sensible, caring solutions that will help you pay off accumulated debt or unwanted bills. Ask about their personal loans, home equity options, or even credit card balance transfers. Call or stop in to discuss what plan works best for you. Read more online at gcafcu.org. Equal Opportunity Lender. Federally insured by NCUA.
The third quarter is brought to you by Warner's Homes and Improvements. Making dreams come true since 1958.
15-7, the Lakeview Edge in the third quarter. Wilmington's lead, which at one point was 33-13, it's been cut to 9. 3:40 to go in the third. Wilmington with the ball, however. Jekovic in the forecourt with it. Jekovic left of the lane. Runner with the left hand, short. Rebound knocked out of bounds by Cook of Lakeview. Wilmington will keep possession. Update for you. End of 3. Slippery Rock girls leading Grove City at the new Rock Box, 40-34. Here we have 3:32 to go in the third. Leah Krarup inbounding on the baseline. Gets it out to Jekovic. Back to Krarup on the left side. Krarup just one field goal tonight. Far block in the deal, up with the right hand. Deal short, no good. Gets her own rebound. Second try up, no. Set in the rebound. All of a sudden there's been a lid on the hoop for Wilmington. Marsteller, right corner. Doyle is open. 3, good. Madison Doyle, the 3. It's 40-34 with 3 minutes to go in the third. This game is done on 180. Jekovic to Harlan near wing. Down low for Deal, tipped away. Deal trying to save it. It hit her torso and went out. It looked late in the second quarter like this one was on the brink of being all over but the shouting. But Lakeview has come out and landed several haymakers here in the third quarter. Down just 6 with 2:51 to go in the third. Wilmington to the full court man-to-man. Marsteller with it. Gets a screen, doesn't use it. Marsteller driving kick. Cook, left side, 3, good. Seclara Cook hits the 3. It's 40-37. 2:33 to go, third quarter. Jekovic with it. Jekovic dumps it inside for Deal, puts it up, no good, gets her on rebound. Second try, no, but a foul. Cara Deal working hard inside. She'll shoot 2 at the 2:25 mark of the third quarter. Foul down low on Amber Woods. Her first, team second. And it puts Cara Deal on the line for the first time tonight. Deal 18 of 24 at the stripe for the season. That is 75%. And Wilmington needs some points here to try and stem the tide. First one rims out, no good. This is a 24-7 run. Going back to the second quarter. Whatever Gary Burke said at halftime was one of his better speeches. Second one for Deal. Rims out, no good, set in the rebound. Outlet ahead to Woods, right wing, or excuse me, it was Doyle to Woods, back to Doyle. Lakeview can tie on this possession. Doyle to the foul line, finds Marsteller. Run a double screen to the right, back to Woods, right wing. Finds Sedem between the circles at the volleyball line. 2:05 to go in the third. Doyle with it, over to Marsteller. Right corner to Woods. And back to Marsteller. Marsteller working on Deal up top after a switch, right wing to Woods. Woods drives the foul line, pass deflected by Krarup, grabbed by Jekovic. Outlet down court, over the shoulder catch made by Krarup, puts it up, in and a foul. Wilmington badly needed a basket, and who better than Leah Krarup, the all-time leading scorer in Wilmington, will have a 3-point opportunity to lead back to 5. Fouls on Doyle, her first. Team third, and Krarup looking to complete the 3-point play, and she does. And the lead back to 6. 9 for Krarup now. Minute 40 to go in the third. Timeout Lakeview. Sailors could not get it in. Lakeview will take a 30-second timeout. First timeout of the night for the Sailors. 1:41 to go, third quarter. 43-37. Wilmington leads, a good one brewing in the Twin Cities. We'll be back after this quick timeout on Sports Radio 96.7.
Whatever has been holding you back, UPMC Orthopedic Care is where you'll find experts to help you get back to a better quality of life. UPMC is pioneering minimally invasive surgeries, and we offer personalized treatment plans and same-day surgery to get you home and moving sooner. It's your ankle, your elbow, your hand, and it's your move. Visit upmc.com/ortho to learn how UPMC can help.
The third quarter is brought to you by Warner's Homes and Improvements, making dreams come true since 1958.
Doyle looking to get it in and gets it to set in to beat the 5 count. Wilmington back to the full court man-to-man. Madison Doyle will give it off to Marsteller, and she'll set up the offense. 1:33 to go in the third. Wilmington's lead 6, 43-37. Marsteller pass far side deflected by Crarup. Goes out of bounds, and it stays Lakeview ball. Again, this was a 33-13 game in the second quarter. Lakeview battled back to within 3 moments ago. Right now the lead is 6 thanks to the Leah Crarup three-point play. Doyle, foul line extended far side, gets it into Marsteller, puts it up and into the right hand. Leah Marsteller cuts it to 43-39. Marsteller 6 in the quarter, a dozen for the game, and Wilmington turns it over, pass down court. Too strong, out of bounds on the baseline. And back to the Sailors with 1:19 to go in the third. Doyle will inbound. Wilmington does not guard the inbounds. Seddon, and now back to Doyle. Pass a little bit off the mark. Doyle being harassed by Crarup in the backcourt. Marsteller over the timeline with it around a Doyle screen. Hand off to Woods, pulls up left wing. Amber Woods 3, nothing but net. Amber Woods, third 3 of the night. It's 43-42. Under a minute to go, third quarter. Flick, shot blocked by Woods. Woods the rebound. Lakeview has a chance to take its first lead of the night. Marsteller with it. Lakeview may go for the final shot. 40 seconds to go in the third. Pass near side to Woods on the right wing. Doubled for a moment, back to Marsteller. Marsteller gets a screen, doesn't use it, drives the lane. 6-foot pull-up, no good. She lost her balance. Rebound Maya Jekovic. Ahead to Harlan, 3-on-2. Harlan left of the lane, and she'll be called for the travel. And it goes back to Lakeview, still with ample time to go in the third quarter, 25 seconds. Doyle will inbound in the backcourt. Into Marsteller. Wilmington in the 1-3-1. Marsteller head to Woods right side. 18 seconds to go in the quarter. And Woods lost it out of bounds far side. Fanko back in for Wilmington. Harlan out. Miller in for Lakeview. And it's going to be Cook checking out. 17.8 seconds to go in the third. Wonder if Wilmington may perhaps set up Fanko in the corner. We'll see. Maya Jekovic over the timeline with it. Around a high screen from Flick. Jekovic with 9 seconds. Hands it off to Crarup. Crarup hesitates. He'll get her for the travel. She walked with the basketball. Good defense from Marsteller. Another turnover in this final minute of the third quarter. Harlan in. Crarup out. They want to protect Crarup with the 3 fouls. Addie Wilson in for Fanko on the Wilmington side. Cook in for Marsteller on the Lakeview side. Doyle will inbound. Into Cook, 5 seconds. Back to Doyle, 4 seconds. Outlet down court. Woods catches it. Woods 3 at the buzzer. Glass rim, no good. It was close. And Wilmington clings to the lead. A furious comeback by the Lakeview Sailors. They're within 1, 43-42. We'll be back with the fourth quarter after this on Sports Radio 96.7 and Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook.
In debt? Did you overspend over the holidays? Turn to the Grove City Area Federal Credit Union for help. The Grove City Area Federal Credit Union has sensible, caring solutions that will help you pay off accumulated debt or unwanted bills. Ask about their personal loans, home equity options, or even credit card balance transfers. Call or stop in to discuss what plan works best for you. Read more online at gcafcu.org. Equal Opportunity Lender. Federally insured by NCUA.
Stay refreshed and hydrated with Herman's Water, your go-to bottled water choice in the Valley since 1908. Herman's premium spring water is sourced from nature's purest springs, delivering a crisp taste that quenches your thirst. Say goodbye to dehydration and hello to hydration. Visit hermanswater.com to order your supply today that can deliver to your home or office for free. Ask about our new customer offer of 1 month free rental and 2 free bottles. Herman's Water, when taste matters.
The fourth quarter is brought to you by Shell Restoration, the area's #1 roofing, siding, windows, and gutter installer.
Fourth quarter to get underway. Madison Doyle will inbound to start the fourth. Lakeview ball, Wilmington clinging to a 43-42 lead. Ryan Briggs with you tonight. We have Aaron Byra producing our game. Kelsey Matheson on the camera here for Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook. And Lakeview will turn it over past far sideline a little bit errant. Wilmington gets a stop to start the fourth quarter. Wilmington led 33-13 in the second quarter, but Lakeview a 26-10 edge in the third. It's a 1-point game, but Wilmington still with the lead and now possession. Wilmington has not trailed tonight. Jekovic around a deal screen. Jekovic left of the lane up top for Fanko. Fanko, 3, short. Rebound left side collected by Marsteller. And here comes Lakeview, a chance to take the lead. 7:28 to go in regulation. Driving kick, Doyle right wing. Doyle around a screen from Seddon, back to the right side. Give it off to Marsteller. Leah Marsteller now with a dozen points tonight. She leads the way for Lakeview. In fact, she's the game's high scorer. Doyle around a Seddon screen as Lakeview runs weave action. 7:07 to go. By the way, Wilmington has won 38 straight games when allowing 47 or fewer points. Doyle right of the lane, up with the right hand for the lead. Hangs to the rim and falls off. Mariah Miller put back, no but a foul. Mariah Miller will go to the line with 6:57 to go in regulation. Shooting 2. Foul is on Cara Deal. Her first, team first. Mariah Miller, 1 of 3 at the line tonight. 5 points for Miller. Short on that one. So that will take her below 60% on the season, now 36 of 61. Doyle out. And Cook back in. Miller, line to the left for the tie, good. All square, 43 all, with 6:55 to go. Jekovic left wing with it. Jekovic around a Deal screen. Pick and roll to Deal on the block, knocked away by Seddon, grabbed by Woods. Woods trapped in the backcourt off the Marsteller. Lakeview moving right to left, white jerseys, baby blue numbers and letters outlined in red, red and blue trim. Wilmington in the navy, white numbers and letters outlined in gold, white trim for Wilmington. Tied at 43, 6:27 to go. Handoff to Cook. Seclara Cook right of the lane. Out to Woods. Woods left wing, Marsteller has it. Leah Marsteller will give it off to Cook. Guarded by Fanko in the forecourt. Cook right of the lane to Miller right side. Now back to Seddon up top. Working against the man-to-man. Seddon drives, righty layup. Up, good, and a foul. Lakeview has the lead. Lakeview's come all the way back to take its first lead of the night. With exactly 6 minutes to go, the foul is on Deal. Her second, team second. Kendra Seddon with 8. She'll try to make it 9. Deal out, Kaya Brewer back in. 6 minutes exactly left. Seddon 53% at the line this year, but swishes that one. 46-43 as we're under 6 minutes to go in regulation. Jekovic drive into Brewer left side. Lefty layup was good. Kaya Brewer, a much-needed hoop for Wilmington. Her first points of the night, 46-45, and time Jekovic able to feed it inside. Now foul in the backcourt coming on Crayrup, number 4 on Leah Crayrup. She's been in foul trouble from the get-go. She'll stay out there with 5:45 to go. Fanko out, so the Wilmington 5. Brewer, Harlan, Crayrup, Maya Jekovic, and Flick. Cook, Leah Marsteller, Kendra Seddon, Amber Woods, and Maddie Doyle for Lakeview. And Doyle has it on the near left wing. Doyle harassed by Jekovic. Out to Woods. Lakeview runs the three-player weave. Cook left corner, back to Seddon. Seddon guarded by Brewer, hands it off to Marsteller with 5:20 to go in regulation. Lakeview 4 timeouts left, Wilmington with 2. Wilmington has the arrow. Marsteller drive right of lane, puts it up with the right hand, spun off the rim, no good. Rebound picked off by Flick. Jekovic down court to Harlan for the trailer. Crarup, corner 3, it is blocked by Woods, but a foul. A foul on the box out, and 3 free throws upcoming. Fouls on Woods, her second, team first, and Leah Crarup will shoot 3. Sometimes they will not award free throws, but that one was close enough, in which they do. Crarup, the line to the right, first one long, no good. Crarup now 4 of 6 at the line tonight. 9 points tonight for Crarup. She's been in double figures every game this year. And that streak remains alive as she hits the second of 3, tying the game at 46. Cook out, Miller in for Lakeview. Now Crarup looking to break the 46-all deadlock. 5:03 to go in regulation. Good again. Crarup goes 2 for 3, and Wilmington back on top, 47-46. 5 minutes to go in regulation. Near wing with it is Doyle. Now Seddon on the near side. Kinder Seddon to Marsteller. Give it off to Miller with 4:46 to go in regulation. Give it off to Seddon, the edge of the circle. Seddon drives around Brewer. Seddon down the lane up with the right hand and good. Seddon puts Lakeview back on top, 48-47. Seddon, 9 in the quarter. 11 for the game. Shot in the lane by Crarup, no good. Rebound Lakeview. With 4:19 to go. Near wing with it is Woods. 1 point game, 4:08 to go in the fourth. 48-47. Far side, Marsteller with it. Marsteller right side. In on Crarup, who has the 4 fouls. She had to let her go. Layup is good. Marsteller's first points of the fourth quarter. She has 14. 50-47. 3:45 to go in the fourth. Jekovic left of the lane. Jekovic to the block. Out to Flick. Flick scored 11 in the first half. She has not scored in the second half. Off to Avery Harlan. Hand off to Crarup with Marsteller all over her. Under 3.5 minutes to go in regulation. Crarup around the Harlan screen. Another screen from Brewer. Crarup 3 for the tie. Up, got it! Leah Crarup. A big shot to tie the game at 50. With 3:20 to go, timeout will be taken by Wilmington. It's a 30. That'll leave the Hounds with 1 timeout left. We'll take a 30-second break as well. Tied at 50, 3:20 to go. Hold on to your hat. We'll be back with the fourth quarter after this on Sports Radio 96.7.
Lock, Stock, and Barrel opened their doors and served their first of over 3 million giant submarine sandwiches. And they still serve 42 whole subs on 15-inch buns. Lock, Stock, and Barrel also has burgers, specialty sandwiches, wraps, gyros, salads, wings, and even breakfast. Lock, Stock, and Barrel is also a full-service deli. Party rings, meat and cheese trays, and cold veggie trays are all available. Open Tuesday through Saturday. Closed Sundays and Mondays.
The fourth quarter is brought to you by Shell Restoration, the area's #1 roofing, siding, windows, and gutter installer.
50-50, 3:20 to go. It will be Lakeview ball coming out of the timeout. Wilmington 1 timeout left, Lakeview 4. Wilmington does have the arrow. Sharpsville boys leading at Wilmington at the end of 3, 48-31 tonight. Grove City boys at Mercer leading at the half, 28-21. Here we're tied at 50. Seddon brings it ahead for Lakeview over to Woods. Fires it out to Madison Doyle. Doyle, right-hand dribble. Wilmington in the man-to-man. 4 fouls on Wilmington as well in this quarter. So Lakeview's in the bonus the rest of the night. Top of the key, Seddon with it. 2:50 to go. Back to Maddie Doyle. Doyle hands it off to Marsteller, far side. Marsteller is fouled by Deal. Kara Deal with a reach in. It will be the 5th in the quarter. And it puts Leah Marsteller on the line to shoot 2. Marsteller 1 of 2 at the line tonight, 14 points. First one is up, long, no good. And it remains 50 all, 2:44 left. Marsteller spins the basketball, puts it up, rattled out, no good. Rebound loose on the floor, still loose, and Maya Jekovic comes out of there with it. Now Wilmington with numbers. Jekovic speeding down court, left of the lane for the trailer. Deal down the lane, up with the right hand, over to foul. Maya Jekovic made that happen. Deal running the floor, earns a trip to the line. Doyle called for the foul, her second, team second, and now it's Kara Deal. A chance to break the 50-50 tie. She's 0 for 2 at the line tonight. 6 points, a field goal in each of the first 3 quarters for Deal. 18 of 26 at the line on the season. She hits the first one. And Wilmington back on top, 51-50 with 2:34 to go in regulation. Deal aims, shoots. No good. Rebound. We're going to have a jump ball, and Wilmington has the arrow. Seddon had her hands on it for Lakeview. Flick was able to force the tie-up, and it will be Wilmington ball on the baseline. Fanko in, Harlan out for the Greyhounds. Seclara Cook coming back in for Lakeview. And Woods out. The Sailors get a little bit more defense out there. Wilmington with an offensively oriented lineup. Baseline inbound coming from Flick, looking, baseball pass, and Jekovic catches it back near midcourt. Working on Marsteller. Jekovic right away with the right hand, doesn't go. Seddon snags the rebound. Kendra Seddon the defensive rebound. Here comes Lakeview. 2:20 to go in the 4th. Wilmington up a point, 51-50. Marsteller guarded by Deal. Marsteller in trouble, and timeout Lakeview. Head coach Gary Burke gets the timeout. It's a full timeout with 2:13 left. That'll leave the Sailors with 2 fulls and a 30. We never run out of timeouts. We'll take one here. Back with more 4th quarter action on Sports Radio 96.7.
I've worked hard to make my house a home, and I expect my insurance to work hard too. That's why I'm with Erie Insurance and my local agent. They offer the service I deserve, the coverage I need, all at a price I can afford.
Your local Erie agent in Hermitage is Reinhardt's Insurance. Get a quote at 724-342-2291 or visit reinhardts.com. Go to erieinsurance.com for company licensure and product details.
The 4th quarter is brought to you by Shell Restoration, the area's #1 roofing, siding, windows, and gutter installer.
Lakeview taking the timeout. The ball handler was in some peril. 2:13 to go, 4th quarter. Lakeview will have it in the forecourt. 51-50, the Wilmington lead. Lakeview will send Marsteller, Cook, Doyle, Seddon, and Miller out there. Deal, Harlan, Krayrup, Maya Jekovic, and Alyssa Flick for Wilmington. Inbound, Doyle will throw it into the backcourt. Finds Seddon. She's guarded by Deal. Seddon over the timeline, picks up her dribble, gets it over to Marsteller. Marsteller on the left wing. Back to Mariah Miller with 2 minutes to go in regulation. 51-50, Wilmington on top. Hounds led by 20 in the 2nd quarter. Lakeview came back to take the lead, but Wilmington has scored the last 4 points. Marsteller into the lane, 6-footer, no good. Trying to save the rebound, she does, but throws it near corner out of bounds, and it goes back to Wilmington with 1:46 to go in regulation. Good look for Marsteller, but could not get it to go. It will be Wilmington ball. Lakeview only 2 fouls in the quarter. That certainly could come into play down the stretch. Jekovic, right wing to Flick, and now back to Jekovic. Jekovic bounced past to Fanko, and now back to Jekovic, and Wilmington will work clock. Left wing, Fanko's 3, blocked by Miller, and then a loose ball foul will be called. We're going to have free throws at the other end with 1:24 to go. Foul goes on Deal, her 4th. Of course, well past the limit now, and Kendra Seddon back to the line. Seddon 1 for 1 at the line tonight, completed a 3-point play earlier in the quarter. 53% on the season coming in. Line to the left. First one is up and good. Seddon ties it with 1:24 to go. Harlan in, Fanko out on the Wilmington side. Seddon to break the tie. No good. Rebound, Flick. 51 all, minute 20 to go in regulation. Wilmington 1 timeout left. Lakeview with the arrow. Jekovic pick and roll to Deal. Deal on the block, it's knocked away. Seddon got her hand on it. Now the Sailors have it with 1:10 to go. 3 timeouts remaining for Lakeview. Top of the key, Seddon with it. Miller right wing. Mariah Miller has it. Back out to Seddon. 55 seconds to go in regulation. Tied at 51. Seddon with it. Working on Deal, who has 4 fouls. Hand off to Marsteller. On the edge of the midcourt circle. Marsteller near side around Deal, back left corner to Doyle. Doyle drives the lane. Doyle runner for the lead. Back of the rim, no good. Rebound Jekovic. Down court to Krayrup. Krayrup right side, dribbling through traffic. Into the lane, up with the right hand, and off the front of the rim, no good. Deal put back, no, but a foul. Both teams had point-blank shots that simply would not go in the cylinder, but now Kara Deal has a chance to put Wilmington on top. Kendra Seddon called for the foul, her first, team 3rd, and it will be Kara Deal back to the line where she is 1 of 4 tonight. Deal came in 75%. 30 seconds to go in regulation. First one is good for Kara Deal. 52-51. Wilmington back on top. Second one from Deal is on the way. Rims out, no good. Rebound Harlan. Harlan had it, lost it, loose scramble for it. Timeout Wilmington. Wilmington got the timeout before Lakeview could tie her up. 27 seconds to go. That is Wilmington's final timeout of regulation. We'll take a 30-second break and come back with the finish on Sports Radio 96.7.
That Mancino's Driving School can give you your driver's test? That's right. Mancino's Driving School provides an approved Pennsylvania Department of Education certified driving course as well as behind-the-wheel training. Mancino's Driving School offers one-on-one, on-the-road driving lessons 7 days a week with day and evening hours. They use only certified driving instructors that have undergone extensive background investigation. For details or more information on adult training, go online to mancinosdrivingschool.com.
The 4th quarter is brought to you by Shell Restoration, the area's #1 roofing, siding, windows, and gutter installer.
27 seconds to go in regulation. 52-51, Wilmington the lead. Wilmington out of timeouts, however. Hounds will be inbounding in the forecourt on the baseline. Lakeview has a foul to give. Only 3 fouls in the quarter on the Sailors. Marsteller, Seddon, Miller, Doyle, and Woods on the court for Lakeview. That was the starting 5. We'll see what Wilmington counters with. Lakeview has 3 timeouts left, by the way. Maya Jekovic, Flick, Krayrup, Harlan, and Deal. It'll be Flick to inbound out of a 1-4 along the baseline. Works it near wing to Jekovic. Jekovic dribbling around, down to 23 seconds to go, and Doyle commits the foul, her 3rd. team fourth. If you're looking at who you'd want to foul on the Wilmington side, Jekovic 50%, just 5 of 10 on the season. Flicks 2 for 2 tonight, 8 of 11 on the season. She's the inbounder far side into Krarup in the backcourt. Krarup working on Marstiller, gets around her, 17 seconds to go. Krarup dribbling around, down to 14 seconds to go, and now Marstiller called for the reach-in with 13 seconds to go. Marstiller's third, team fifth. And Leah Krarup will shoot 2. She is 6 of 8 at the line tonight. 14 points. The first one rattles around and drops in. And it's 53-51. 13 seconds to go in regulation. This to make it a 3-point game. Puts it up, puts it in. 54-51. And timeout Lakeview with 9 seconds to go. Timeout Lakeview, full timeout. We'll take our final timeout in the game, a 30-second timeout. Back with a finish on Sports Radio 96.7 and Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook Live.
Whatever has been holding you back, UPMC Orthopedic Care is where you'll find experts to help you get back to a better quality of life. UPMC is pioneering minimally invasive surgeries, and we offer personalized treatment plans and same-day surgery to get you home and moving sooner. It's your ankle, your elbow, your hand, and it's your move. Visit upmc.com/ortho to learn how UPMC can help.
The fourth quarter is brought to you by Shell Restoration, the area's #1 roofing, siding, windows, and gutter installer.
Lakeview taking the timeout in the front court. Sailors down 3. Lakeview still 2 timeouts left. Lakeview has the arrow. If you're Wilmington, do you foul? You're up 3. We will see what the teams elect to do. Lakeview still could perhaps go for the quick 2, still having the 2 timeouts, but we'll see. Right now it's going to be Madison Doyle to inbound far sideline. Doyle into Marsteller, 8 seconds. Marsteller working on Jekovic. Marsteller, left corner, Doyle with it. Doyle pulls up, jumper on the way, no good. Rebound grab by Deal, time expires, and Wilmington hangs on 54-51. The Wilmington Greyhounds saw a 20-point lead evaporate. Lakeview battled back to take the lead, but ultimately the Wilmington Greyhounds on the road will escape with a 54-51 victory. What a start to the second half of the league schedule for these two teams. Great comeback from Lakeview and Wilmington, this veteran squad, finding a way to pull it out on the road in a tough environment. 54-51 is your final. We'll come back with a postgame after this on Sports Radio 96.7.
Did you overspend over the holidays? Turn to the Grove City Area Federal Credit Union for help. The Grove City Area Federal Credit Union has sensible, caring solutions that will help you pay off accumulated debt or unwanted bills. Ask about their personal loans, home equity options, or even credit card balance transfers. Call or stop in to discuss what plan works best for you. Read more online at gcafcu.org. Equal Opportunity Lender. Federally insured by NCUA.
The Cash Dollar team at Confluence Financial Partners. Honoring our past, expanding our future. 2 firms coming together to serve clients in Grove City, Western PA, and beyond. Confluence Financial Partners is a wealth management firm on a mission to help clients maximize their lives and legacies. Visit us at confluencefp.com. Confluence Wealth Services Inc. DBA Confluence Financial Partners is an SEC registered investment advisor. Registration of an investment advisor does not imply any level of skill or training. Please refer to our Form ADV Part 2A and Form CRS for further information regarding our investment services and their corresponding risks at confluencefp.com.
My car does more than take me from here to there. And I expect my insurance to do more too. That's why I chose my agent and Erie Insurance. They offer first accident forgiveness and the service I deserve at a price I can afford.
Your Erie agent in Hermitage is Reinhardt's Insurance. Get a quote at 724-342-2291.
Erie Insurance services are provided by one or more of the following insurers: Erie Insurance Company, Erie Insurance Property and Casualty Company, or Flagship City Insurance Company, home offices Erie, Pennsylvania, or Erie Insurance Company of New York, home offices Rochester, New York. An equal opportunity insurer.
In 1973, Lock, Stock, and Barrel opened their doors and served their first of over 3 million giant submarine sandwiches. And they still serve 42 whole subs on 15-inch buns. Lock, Stock, and Barrel also has burgers, specialty sandwiches, wraps, gyros, salads, wings, and even breakfast. Lock, Stock, and Barrel is also a full-service deli. Party rings, meat and cheese trays, and cold veggie trays are all available. Open Tuesday through Saturday. Closed Sundays and Mondays.
Imagine a bathroom that's not just a room, but a sanctuary. At Warner's Homes and Improvements, they believe in taking the time to get it right. That's why they are proud to introduce their bathroom installation service, where done in a day is a thing of the past. Experience the difference of a bathroom designed for you, not the clock. Visit Warner's Homes and Improvements on Route 19 in Mercer or at warnerconstruction.com. Warner's Homes and Improvements, where your bathroom is our masterpiece. Don't rush perfection.
Stay refreshed and hydrated with Herman's Water, your go-to bottled water choice in the Valley since 1908. Herman's premium spring water is sourced from nature's purest springs, delivering a crisp taste that quenches your thirst. Say goodbye to dehydration and hello to hydration. Visit hermanswater.com to order your supply today that can deliver to your home or office for free. Ask about our new customer offer of 1 month free rental and 2 free bottles. Herman's Water, when taste matters.
Your hip, your knee, your shoulder, whatever has been holding you back, UPMC Orthopedic Care is where you'll find experts to help you get back to a better quality of life. UPMC is pioneering minimally invasive surgeries, and we offer personalized treatment plans and same-day surgery to get you home and moving sooner. It's your ankle, your elbow, your hand, and it's your move. Visit upmc.com/ortho to learn how UPMC can help.
The Fifth Quarter Show is brought to you by Reinhardt's Insurance. Insurance solutions to help you accomplish your goals. And now, proud sponsors of the Player of the Game.
We are back here at Lakeview High School, where tonight the Wilmington Greyhounds outlast Lakeview 54-51 in Region 1 girls basketball action, as the Wilmington Greyhounds go to 7-1 in league play. Dropping to 5-3 is Lakeview. Wilmington led by as many as 20 in the first half before Lakeview battled back, and Lakeview actually led 50-47. But ultimately is Wilmington pulling it out in the end as they get a Crarup 3 that tied it. Kara Deal, a couple of free throws in there. Crarup, a couple of free throws as well, as Wilmington closes out the win 54-51. The scoring summary in this one: Wilmington led tonight by Leah Crarup, saddled with foul trouble throughout the night. Only 4 points in the first half. She came alive in the second half, finishes with a game-high 16, including that game-tying 3 and a couple of big free throws late. 2 threes, 8 of 10 at the line for 16 points. Alyssa Flick got Wilmington off to a great start in the first half. 3 threes, 2 for 2 at the line. She had 11. Those all came in the first half. In addition, for the Hounds, 8 points for Avery Harlan off the bench on 4 field goals in the first half. Kara Deal, 3 twos, 2 of 4 at the line. She had 8. Hillary Fanko, a 3 for 3 points. Kaya Brewer, a basket for 2. Aaliyah Jekovic and Addie Wilson played, did not score. For Wilmington, 9 twos, 8 threes, 12 of 16 at the line, 54 points. On the Lakeview side, Leah Marsteller led the way with 14 points, 5 twos and a 3, 1 of 4 at the line for 14. Kendra Seddon, 10 of her 12 points in the second half, 5 field goals, 2 of 3 at the line for 12. Amber Woods, 3 threes for 9. Mariah Miller, 2 field goals, 2 of 5 at the line for 6. Seclara Cook off the bench, a 2 and a 3 for 5. Same line for Madison Doyle, a 2 and a 3 for 5. and it was Dennis Summers playing but not scoring. Lakeview, 14 twos, 6 threes, 5 of 12 at the line tonight, 51 points. Wilmington led 19-4 after one. It was 33-13 late in the second quarter, ended up a 33-16 halftime score. Lakeview cut it to 1, 43-42 by the quarter break. Lakeview then led 50-47 in the fourth, but Crarup tied it with a 3, and then Wilmington able to pull it out in the end, 54-51. So Lakeview goes to, or excuse me, Lakeview drops to 5-3. Wilmington now 7. So 54-51 your final tonight. Time now for the Lock, Stock, and Barrel sub of the game, brought to you by Lock, Stock, and Barrel in Sharpsville. Open 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. Tuesday through Saturday. Tonight, certainly a number of candidates stepping up on both sides. Look at Lakeview, Seclara Cook. Another great game off of the bench for her tonight. On the Wilmington side, good minutes from Aaliyah Jekovic and Addie Wilson, as well as Kea Brewer. But tonight we go with Avery Harlan, 8 points in the first half to help the Wilmington Greyhounds get off to that big lead, and they ultimately pull out the win 54-51. So congratulations to our Lock, Stock, and Barrel sub of the game, and that is Wilmington's Avery Harlan. And now for the the Reinhardt's Insurance Player of the Game. You want to come on briefly? We don't have much time, but as we're getting ready for Penguins pregame here, but Leah Crarup will join us here. Leah, quite the twists and turns tonight, individually, team-wise. Certainly one that you'll remember for a long time. Yeah. Congrats on a hard-fought win over a really good Lakeview team.
Yeah, definitely. We needed this one tonight. We beat them pretty good at our home place, but we knew that they were going to give us our best coming here. So we just knew that we had to continue playing our best defense, and that's what we had to do tonight to win. Yeah,
big lead in the first half, and certainly I'm sure it had to be bittersweet. You were in foul trouble much of the night, but everybody else stepping up. You're up 20. Up 17 at the half. You guys obviously had to be feeling pretty good.
Yeah, when I got in foul trouble, I knew that my teammates would step up and make a big plays for us. So, we knew after halftime we had to just keep pushing it, and then we fell short after third. So we knew that just keep on playing our game, and that's what we did.
Down late, 50-47. You have to get the ball to the top of the key for the three-pointer. It looked here that there was no hesitation. You were letting that baby fly.
Yeah, no, I felt like I needed to shoot it and be there for my teammates whenever I had the chance, so that's what I did.
Our Reinhardt's Insurance Player of the Game, Leah Crarup, game high 16 points. Leah, I know you have some family and friends here, want to see you. We have to get off soon for Penguins pregame, but thanks for joining us. So grab your picture with a T-shirt here. Congrats, and we'll talk you down the road.
Thank you, appreciate it.
That is Leah Crarup, our Reinhardt's Insurance Player of the Game, and here you pick your size. Well, they might all be the same. I don't know, but you hit game-tying threes, you get to pick the size. So Leah Crarup is the Reinhardt's Insurance Player of the Game. 16 points here for Crarup, including the game-tying 3, 4 or 5 at the line. She was actually 7 of 8 at the line in the second half as well. Certainly free throw shooting a factor in this one as well. Wilmington 12 of 16 as a team. Lakeview went 5 of 12. So Reinhardt's Insurance Player of the Game, Leah Crarup. The Lock, Stock, and Barrel sub of the game is Avery Harlan. Great effort tonight from Lakeview, down 20, coming all the way back to take the lead. Wilmington finding a way to get it done on the road, however, and winning it 54-51. Our post-game awards, by the way, as always, are powered by Landmark Information Services. So with that, we're going to call it a night. Again, we have Pittsburgh Penguins pregame coming up. We'll drop the puck at 10 out in Anaheim. Penguins and Ducks, game 2 of the Pens' 5-game Western swing. Again, that's coming up at 10 o'clock on the Penguins Radio Network. We want to thank the folks here at Lakeview, Athletic Director Ryan Harold and his excellent staff. Always love coming here, treated very, very well. It's a great setup, great venue for high school basketball, and we thank him. We thank our videographer tonight, Kelsey Matheson, doing a great job of running the video camera on Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook. Back in the studio, Aaron Byro for producing our game and doing a terrific job as always. Thanks to Bob Greenberg, our sports director and sales manager as well. Don't forget on the Radio Boys action tomorrow night here on the FM side. Chris Birch and I have Slippery Rock hosting Hickory. Bob and Mark Slazak on 790 WPIC. They will have Farrell at Sharon. This is Ryan Briggs saying good night from Lakeview High School, where the Wilmington girls hold off Lakeview 54-51. And you heard it here on Sports Radio 96.7. Have a great night. We'll talk to you tomorrow night on Sports Radio 96.7. Good night.
You've been listening to High School Basketball. Tonight's game has been brought to you by
the Reinhardt's Agency, Lock, Stock, and Barrel, Shell Restoration, Warner's Homes and Improvements, St. Paul's in Greenville, Grove City Area Federal Credit Union, Attorney Bill Motor. UPMC is Mercer and Lawrence County's local choice for advanced orthopedic care to get you on your feet faster. Mercer County State Bank, Mancino's Driving School, Herman's Water, Vay's Pub and Grill, Hermitage Rotary Club. If you're struggling with prescription opioids, there is hope. Mailer Insurance, trusted for generations. Minuteman Press and One Stop Mail, DK Auto LLC in Grove City, and the Cash Dollar team at Confluence Financial Partners, honoring our past, expanding our future. Please thank this great group of sponsors for supporting all of our high school sports broadcasts all season on News Talk 790 WPIC on Sports Radio 96.7.
This concludes our coverage of high school sports. We now join our regularly scheduled program already in progress.